If you ever look at Dubai from above, it almost feels unreal. A city rising from the desert with glass towers, luxury hotels, and highways that look perfectly planned. But what really surprises people is not just what is built on the land, it's what was built in the sea. Around 3.5 kilometers off the coast, there is a group of artificial islands arranged in the shape of the world map. From the sky, you can clearly recognize continents and countries. It looks creative, ambitious, and futuristic. But when you zoom in closer, something feels strange. Most of those islands are empty. No villas, no resorts, no lights glowing at night. Just sand surrounded by water. And that naturally makes people ask, how did a $14 billion dream end up like this? To understand the full story, we need to go back to a time when Dubai was very different from what it is today. A few decades ago, Dubai was still developing and heavily dependent on oil revenue. The leadership knew very well that oil would not last forever. If Dubai wanted a secure and powerful future, it had to transform itself into something more sustainable. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum had a long-term vision. He wanted Dubai to become a global center for tourism, business, and innovation. Instead of being known only for oil, it would be known for ambition and luxury. Over the years, that vision started becoming reality. Dubai built the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. It constructed the Burj Al Arab, one of the most luxurious hotels ever created. Massive shopping malls, artificial ski slopes, luxury communities, everything was designed to make Dubai stand out globally. Tourists began arriving in large numbers. Investors saw opportunity. The city grew rapidly, but with rapid growth came a practical challenge: limited coastline. Dubai had around 70 kilometers of natural coastline, and beachfront property was becoming extremely valuable. In a city built around tourism and luxury living, beachfront land is a major asset. As demand increased, land prices rose sharply. There was simply not enough space to keep expanding along the shore. That's when Dubai made one of the boldest decisions in modern urban development. Instead of accepting the limitation, it decided to create new land in the sea. This idea led to the construction of the Palm Islands. Palm Jumeirah was the first and most famous of these projects. Built in the shape of a giant palm tree, it added about 56 kilometers to Dubai's coastline. It was an engineering marvel and quickly became a success. Luxury villas were sold, high-end hotels opened, and celebrities purchased properties there. The project proved that artificial islands could be profitable. Encouraged by this success, Dubai decided to think even bigger. If a palm-shaped island worked, why not build something even more iconic? That idea gave birth to the World Islands project in 2003. The concept was simple but extremely ambitious. Create 300 small artificial islands arranged in the shape of the world map. Each island would represent a country. Buyers could purchase entire islands and develop them as private estates, resorts, or exclusive retreats. The islands were built using millions of tons of sand dredged from the Persian Gulf. Large rocks were placed around them to act as breakwaters and protect against waves. The total cost of construction reached approximately $14 billion. Smaller islands were priced at around $15 million, while larger ones sold for up to $50 million. Before the project was fully completed, more than 60% of the islands were already sold. Investors from different parts of the world saw this as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a private island shaped like a country. At that time, everything seemed to be going according to plan. Dubai celebrated the launch with grand events and strong global marketing. The World Islands were promoted as an exclusive paradise for the ultra-wealthy. However, timing can change everything. In 2008, the global financial crisis hit the world economy. Property markets around the world collapsed and investors became cautious. Dubai's real estate sector was heavily affected. Property prices fell sharply and many large-scale projects were slowed down or paused. Many of the buyers who had purchased islands during the boom period suddenly faced financial uncertainty. Construction plans were delayed. Some investors chose not to move forward at all. As years passed and development slowed, another issue began to appear. Natural forces started affecting the islands because many It is about ambition, timing, global economic forces, and the challenges of working against nature. It shows how quickly investor confidence can shift and how large-scale projects depend on more than just engineering success. They depend on economic stability, environmental balance, and long-term demand. Today, the islands remain a powerful symbol of Dubai's fearless vision. They represent both the city's incredible ambition and the risks that come with thinking on such a massive scale. Whether the project will fully come to life in the future remains uncertain. But one thing is clear, Dubai's willingness to dream big is what transformed it from a small desert city into a global icon. And perhaps that is why this story continues to fascinate people around the world. Because at its core, it is not just about artificial islands. It is about how far a city is willing to go to turn imagination into reality, even when the outcome does not unfold exactly as planned.